In this session, we are going to discuss word problems related to test and marks. Let's read the question first. In a class test, Sefali's marks in math and English is 30. So, first condition, there are two subjects, mathematics and English. And if we combine those marks, she'll get what? 30. So that's the first condition. Let's start writing from this point only. So let's say marks in mathematics and marks in English. Let me take this as X and English with Y. So what is the first equation I can form? Combine. If I combine, I'm going to get what? 30. So X plus Y is equal to 30. Now you know that we are not talking about the pair of linear equations. So we need to get something in terms of another variable. So what I'm doing, English marks, right? I want to make as a subject. So X will be coming over here. So Y is equal to what? 30 minus X. Now you can see that both marks are in terms of X. First is already in terms of X and second is also in terms of X, which is 30 minus X. Very simple. Understand the logic here. It is given that 2 marks, if I combine math and English, I am going to get 30. So X plus Y is equal to 30. Now we do not want two variables. We want only one. So for that, I am going to make Y as a subject. So shift X over that side. That will give you Y is equal to 30 minus X. So my assumption is math mark X and English is 30 minus X. Simple, very simple. So we have only one variable. We have converted only in terms of one variable with the help of another one. Okay, let's read further. Had she got 2 marks more in math? Okay, so we need to add 2 marks in mathematics. So let's add second condition, that is, let's give here, write one more time, math and English. Okay, so 2 marks more in math. So initially it was X. More, do not multiply over here. More means addition, times means multiplication. So here X plus 2 marks more, done. And what's that? 3 less in the English. So whatever were her marks, we need to subtract. How much? 3 less, subtract, don't divide it. So whatever marks were in English, we need to subtract 3 from it. So that will become 30 minus X minus 3. This 3 we need to subtract. The instruction is given in question. So let's simplify it first of all. 30 minus 3 will give you 27 minus X. So now her marks in math is X plus 2 and English is 27 minus X. Simple. Now let's read one more condition. The product of her marks would have been 210. Means if I add 2 marks in maths and if I reduce 3 marks in English, the product will become what? 210. We have marks in maths, we have marks in English, and we need to take what? Product. Product means multiplication. And if I take the product, what answer shall I get? Which is 210. Simple. Let's start. Let's do the product. So marks in math, which is X plus 2. X plus 2. Marks in English, which is 27 minus X. 27 minus X. I have done the product. Now what should be the answer? It is given over here, which is 210. So 210. Simple. Now if I simplify, I am going to get equation in the cut. Now if I simplify this, I am going to get quadratic equation. Let's do it. So first of all, X multiplied with 27, so that will give you 27X. Then X multiplied with X, remember negative sign, so that will be minus X square. Then 2 multiply with 27, that will give you what? and it is plus. So 2 sevens are 14, 4 1, 2 twos are 4 plus 1 5. Will there be any x? No. Now 2 multiplied with minus x, that will give you minus 2x and 210 as it is. Simple. Now let's bring this 210 also over here and let's do simplification. First term with the x square, see that is negative in this case, so minus x square as it is. Then terms with the x variable, which is 27x minus 2x, so 27 minus 2 what? Plus 25, x as it is. Then plus 54 minus 210 is equal to 0. Why 0? Because all the terms, I mean there was only one term, 210, we shift on the LHS side, so there is nothing, so let's put over 0. Now let's simplify further. Here minus x square plus 25x, and this we are going to do subtraction. Okay, so 0 we cannot do, 10 over here and 0 over here, so 5 minus 10 minus 4 will give you 6. Here 0 minus 5 you cannot do it, so you are going to take 9. 9 minus 5 will be 4, and here 1, so 146, and it is subtraction is equal to 0. 146. Cut. Let's simplify now. So minus x square plus 25x, and if you do subtraction you are going to get minus 156 is equal to 0. Now you can see that this is minus x square, so I want to get positive, so I am going to change sign of each of them. This negative will become positive x square, this positive will become minus 25x, this minus will become plus 156 is equal to 0. Negative, positive, positive, negative, negative, positive. Simple. Now our equation is ready. Now we need to do what? We need to get the solution. There are three ways to get the solution of this equation, which is factorization, or another is what? Quadratic formula, and third is completing a square. So what shall we do? X square minus 25x plus 156. How shall we do it? Let's try with the factorization. 156, factors of 156. Now you must be thinking it is very difficult to find the factors of 156, or maybe even to think of. You need to do prime factorization, you'll pair it up, you'll match it. Okay, it is actually like that. So let's do some simple method here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take help of only unit digit. Only unit digit. Understand very carefully. I am taking help of unit digit only. So if I take factors of 6, which two numbers if I multiply, I will be getting 6 as ones place. 6 as ones place, not only factors of 6. So 1 into 6 I can get, 2 into 3 I can get, right? Then 4 stable we can get, yes, 4 nines are 5 stable, 6 will not come, 7, yes, 7 8s are 56, right? So these are the possible values for ones place. Remember, we are only talking about ones place. You must be thinking 156 is there and I am taking only factors of 6. No, it's not like that. I am only taking factors of 6 only. Okay. Okay, or which two numbers if I multiply, I will be getting 6 as the unit digit. So 1 6, 2 3, 4 9, 7 8. Now what I need to do with them, I need to add them. So if I do addition, I will be getting 7, I will be getting 5, here I will be getting 13, and here I will be getting 15. So see the unit digit. What is the unit digit over here? 5. And where 5 is coming? Here. So this is the value of unit digit only. Remember, this is the value of unit digit only, not the final factors. So it looks like something like this one. That's something into, okay, this is 2-digit number, 1's place 2 multiplied by 1's place 3 over here, and I shall be getting 156. Now you can take 1 over here, 2 over here, 3 over here, 0 over here, but you need to think in a strategic way. Our answer should not go more than 160, right? So suppose if I take 1 over here and 2 over there, so that will make 2, 1 into 2, that will be around what will you be getting? Around 200 you should be getting, because 20 into 10 it will be, right? So I'm just taking 1 and 1. 12 multiplied by 13. Let me start with the most basic. 12 into 13. Let me multiply 13 here. 12, 2 3s are 6, then 2 plus 3, 5, 5, 1 1s are 1. So 156. What are my factors? 13 and 12. Simple, my factors are 13 and 12. Now see, what should be the product? Positive. But what should be the sum? Minus 25. So let's take them as a negative then. Minus 12 multiplied by minus 13 will give you 156, and minus 12 plus minus 13 will give you minus 25. Done. So what are my factors? Minus 12 and minus 13. So let's substitute. What I will be writing? First term as it is without power. So that is only x. What is the first factor? Minus 12. Again, first term without the power, that is x. What is the second factor? Minus 13 is equal to 0. First factor I will equate to 0, then second factor I will equate to 0, and I will be getting two different values of x. Let's do it. Let's start with the first factor. So x minus 12 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 12. Simple. Then what's the second value? Second value is, let's find, which is x minus 13 is equal to 0. Let's shift 13. So x is equal to 13. So there are two possible values of x, which is x is equal to 12 or x is equal to 13. Now let's go back to the question. We want to find the marks in two subjects, mathematics x and English y. So how shall we do it? And both of them are positive values, not like the previous case that we dealt with the negative one. So if there is negative, we were discarding it. Negative marks are not possible, but here we are not getting any kind of negative value. So here we are going to get combination of the answer. Suppose if you take x is equal to 12, what are the marks in English, which is 13 minus 12, which is what? How much you are going to get? Which is 18. So if you get 12 marks in math, you are going to get 18 marks in English, Cephali, sorry. And if I take x is equal to 13, what is the value of y? That is 30 minus 13, which is 17. So if she is getting 13 marks in maths, she is going to get 17 marks in English. And if she is going to get 12 marks in maths, she is going to get 18 marks in English. So this is the final answer. There are two possibilities over here, not only fixed one. 13 goes with 17 and 12 goes with 18. Now let's recall the steps. First of all, read the conditions properly. Form the equation. This is the most basic equation. There are two variables. I want to eliminate one of them. So it is easy to form the equation because quadratic equation is always in the form of only one variable. Then let's apply the condition. Add 2 in math, then subtract 3 from the English. Then given product is 210. Take the product, simplify it, factorize it if factorization possible. Quadratic formula also you can use if you want to, if you are good at calculations. Very good. Then equate to each factor as 0, get the possible answers. So This was our word problem related to test and marks. Here our chapter gets over, which is quadratic equations. In this chapter we discuss what is quadratic equations, what are conditions to be quadratic equations. We learn 3 different methods to find the solution of quadratic equations, how to deal with the quadratic equations when you have variable into denominator, and few cases with the word problem. So our 4th chapter quadratic equation is over.